everybody. I'm either about to do a video that's gonna be fantastic or it's gonna be terrible.
I got my PhD in neuroscience from UCLA.
Mayim Bialik is more than just a TV star or a neuroscientist. She is also an icon of resilience, one of the most controversial figures in Hollywood. Once ridiculed for her appearance and criticized for her controversial statements regarding sexual assault victims, Mayim has retreated from the spotlight several times due to her mental health. However, time and time again, she has come back stronger than ever, defying expectations and reaffirming her place in the entertainment industry. In this article, we will delve into the most honest chapters of Mayim Bialik's life, the moments without the spotlight. For today's young audience, the name Mayim Bialik is often associated with the image of Amy Farrah Fowler, the genius but socially awkward girl in the series The Big Bang Theory. However, few people know that her acting career began at a very young age, and behind the lights were days of loneliness and mental trauma. Mayim first appeared on screen at the age of 12 in the remake of Beauty and the Beast in 1987. Her natural talent quickly attracted attention, bringing many other roles such as Jennifer Cole in The Facts of Life, the role of Wallace Kidd in the horror film Pumpkinhead, and especially the role of the young version of the character CC in the beloved film Beaches. Not long after that, she appeared in 8 episodes of Webster and starred with the young Jennifer Aniston in the short-lived series Malloy. Although it only lasted 7 episodes, Malloy was a memorable milestone in Mayim's early artistic journey. Mayim Bialik's starring role in the hit series Blossom in the early 1990s was a huge turning point in her career. At just 14 years old, she became a teen idol, starring in a series that lasted 5 seasons, something few child actors can achieve. However, behind the glamour of early success was a tumultuous childhood. Born into a Jewish immigrant family, Mayim grew up amid conflicts of language, religion, and culture, always carrying with her a sense of being lost, not belonging anywhere. Contrary to the common image of child stars surrounded by admiration, Mayim faced isolation. At school, she was often teased for her appearance. In the media, the criticism was even harsher. One painful memory was when a TV critic focused not on her acting but on her appearance, comparing her to adolescent Frankenstein. For a girl in puberty, those cruel words left deep mental wounds. Even the famous comedy show Saturday Night Live did not miss the opportunity to make Mayim a laughingstock, just because she did not fit the stereotypical beauty standards of Hollywood. At an age when she should have been protected and supported, Mayim had to face harsh judgments from the very adults who should have accompanied and encouraged her. How can a young soul retain a little bit of childhood joy amidst endless ridicule? When the damage became too heavy, Mayim made a bold decision to leave Hollywood when she just entered adulthood. She quietly disappeared from the screen for more than a decade, a long silence that seemed forever. The public did not know where she was, nor did they know what made her leave the spotlight. But behind the disappearance was a whole new journey, a journey of learning and healing. Mayim embarked on a path of scholarship, seeking knowledge and peace of mind. In her years away from the spotlight, Mayim Bialik found a world where she could be herself, free from judgment, free from expectations. During that time, she completed a doctorate in neuroscience, a rare and impressive accomplishment, especially for someone who grew up in the glamorous but harsh environment of the entertainment industry. Her years of immersion in academia helped to ease the psychological trauma she carried throughout her adolescence. But she admits that some pains never go away, you just learn to live with them. Ironically, just when she thought she had found peace, life pulled Mayim back to television. She once shared that her return was not out of passion or a thirst for fame, but simply because she needed a stable job to support her 2 young children after a tumultuous divorce. Yet every step back into the spotlight comes with deep anxiety, fear of being judged, of being heard again under the bright spotlight. Taking on the role of Amy Farrah Fowler on The Big Bang Theory not only proves her enduring acting talent, but also reflects her inner maturity and confidence honed over the years. No longer the teenage girl who struggled with the pressures of fame and Hollywood's strict beauty standards, Mayim has carved out her own path, no longer seeking recognition through her appearance, but focusing on expressing the depth of intelligence, personality, and sincerity in each role. That is what makes Amy Farrah Fowler unique and attractive. However, the past is not easily erased. A painful memory has haunted Mayim since 1994, when she was just 16 years old. In an episode of the hit comedy show Saturday Night Live, the character Blossom, the role that brought her to the public, was crudely mocked. Actress Melanie Hutzel played Blossom with an oversized prosthetic nose, making her look ridiculous on national television. It wasn't just a prank, it was a moment of public humiliation, traumatizing to a young girl just starting out in life. Mayim's appearance was once a national laughingstock, the butt of a vicious satire. Nearly 3 decades later, in 2023, Melanie Hutzel, the actress who played Blossom on the controversial Saturday Night Live segment, publicly apologized. In her statement, she admitted to feeling remorseful and said she had only agreed to participate because she was afraid of losing her job, not because she truly believed it was the right thing to do. While the apology cannot erase the pain of the past, it at least represents a necessary shift in the entertainment industry, which has long ignored the true feelings of the people behind the characters. In 1994, when Blossom ended, Mayim turned 19. She was physically and emotionally exhausted. The entertainment world, which used to be her launching pad to the pinnacle of fame, has now become a suffocating space that makes her unable to breathe. No longer interested in the spotlight, she decided to leave acting to find herself again. Instead of continuing to chase after the spotlight, Mayim devoted herself to her studies with incredible determination and perseverance. In addition to acting and producing, Mayim also runs the popular podcast Mayim Bialik's Breakdown, where she and her guests candidly discuss often avoided topics like anxiety, depression, loss, and recovery. Through this platform, she helps break down stigmas and spread empathy in the community. Mayim has turned her pain into strength, her personal struggles into inspiration for human connection. In a way, Mayim's journey is not just about returning to Hollywood, it's about returning to herself. A woman who was once ridiculed for being different has become a symbol of diversity, perseverance, and kindness. And perhaps, that is the most inspiring role of her life. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to see the next videos. Thank you. See you again.